From Bristol to Bath and Wells. Complete with hand pointers. Haha, verbal. Oh, cat. Verbal. Another verbal. Wow. I really like this one. This one's very creative, I think. That's cool. Hi. This is one of the few times I don't mind the tag, actually. That's pretty cool. That's clever. I dig this one as well. That's cool. That is very cool. I like this one a lot. Very nice. I like both the wood and the painting. It's Club Penguin, but it's muralized. I always like when the artist utilizes the building itself. Just pull back the curtain and see a window. That's really nice. Very nice row of shops. I especially like, I think the bees are my favorite. It's just a bit abstract. Very cool. Nice to see they gave Albert like a sponsorship. Also, bee. I like this one as well, it's quite good. Hee Maggie. Not a fan of smurfing, especially when it comes to gaming, but nice artwork. Also, I love the Duck Hunt. Obviously from Super Smash and not from the Nintendo world. Also, random person, but Duck Hunt. Look how happy he is. Has a beer. That's a good one. Looks like it probably belongs in a museum. And then that's also a good one. Very creative, colorful. I like the pop in colors. That's cool. I just love how all the colors are really bright. It really makes the scene pop. Also, there's a cat and a chicken and a bee and some veggies. It's a really good mural. Wow. Sneaky snake. Or very artistic. I believe the Lake District is calling. Very cool. I like this one a lot as well. Very clever, very cool. It is like hyper artistic. And then you got this one as well. And to finish with a really cool owl. Very nice. I mean, I feel like all the black stuff is like graffiti on an artwork, a piece of art. I mean, I like the background, Harley Quinn. It's a sewage pumping station. I don't think I'll get another view of a suspension bridge from like this sort of vantage point, so suspension bridge. This is a statue of William III here inside Queen's Park. It is the only statue in Queen's Park. So I'm not sure why it's not like William's Park or something. Also, William III is not someone you see a lot of. There he is. Kind of random, but I believe this building will be part of the Byzantine Bristol period of Bristol's history. I think it's like late 1800s. They designed Industrial Revolution. They designed a bunch of buildings to look like they're from the Byzantine Empire, hence Byzantine Bristol. I believe this is probably an old granary. Anyway, very cool. So this is the, I'm gonna go with the Welsh pronunciation, Llandodge Tro. LL being a cl sound, so Llandodge Tro. I believe this is where Robinson Crusoe was inspired by a character who was the author met here. I think that's right. I could be wrong. I'm not at the museum anymore, so I can't double check. Well, I could double check. I'm not going to use my data. But yeah, random historic literature place, I guess. The St. Nicholas Markets. Slight problem. Doesn't open until 9:30. So very closed. Let's go down here. Why not? Apparently this is a coaching inn called the Bush where one Mr. Winkle stayed. But not in this building at the site. This building's from the 1850s. Very ornate. Multicultural feast for breakfast. Obviously because the market's not open yet. So, random church in the middle of Bristol. They've left it like this. It's left over from the Blitzkrieg, I believe, when the Germans were bombing. That's cool. Here's a bit more of the scope. So obviously there's the one in Coventry, and there's also a lot of the ones Henry VIII ransacked are like this, left in a ruined state. This one's obviously a bit more recent. It's a nice little memorial to those who perished in World War II. It's good that they're keeping it around, I think. And get one last look at it from this angle. I'm glad I stumbled across this. It's good. So these are the ruins of Bristol Castle, these little foundations here. So Bristol Castle played a role in the sort of War of the Roses time period when Empress Matilda was around, I guess, trying to claim the English throne. But these ruins actually date from the English Civil War era, where the parliamentarians took down the castle because Bristol at the time was a royalist stronghold. So yeah, a little cool little piece of history. Before the Industrial Revolution, Bristol was actually the second biggest city in England, to give you an idea of its importance and the importance that this castle would have had. This is the shopping center they built after World War II because the whole area was bombed. Very 50s, if ever I'd seen one. Also, like, nothing is open. Kind of random to find in the middle of the shopping district. Not really a Methodist, but kind of interesting. It's also next to, so you know I'm going in here even though nothing's open, the arcade. Looks nice. And this is the after it was bombed view. So it's pretty cool. You can see the columns in there. See the columns there.